Welcome back to We Got Gravy. Today I made a Reuben sandwich, one of our favorites. Let me show you how we did this. We picked up one of these Reuben corned beefs over at Walmart. These things are great. They're already prepackaged. They come with a little bit of flavoring. They do come with a seasoned packet inside. I do add my own seasoning. Let me show you how I'm gonna do this. We did this in a crock pot. We're gonna get this on a high heat on the stove top. There's that packet it comes with, a little bit of mustard seeds, some herbs they already add. We're gonna add some things here. We're gonna get that sprinkled on there. While that's coming up to temp, we're going to start adding our own. Now we're going to add the ingredients that I'm going to add are pretty heavy in the aromatic. So ground cloves, we're going to do about 2 teaspoons of this. This is going to help flavor that water and get that juice going. We're also going to do 2 teaspoons of the ground allspice. Again, these are very aromatic. You don't want to be too heavy handed on these. And then some ground mace, same thing here, about two to 3 teaspoons. You'll be able to tell. Give it a good cover. Some onion powder, about a half tablespoon of that. We're gonna add some garlic powder, same thing, 2 to 3 teaspoons. Get that seasoned up. Then we're gonna do some salt and pepper. Then we're gonna cover this in water, bring it up to about there is fine. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Once you get that to a boil, we're gonna lower the heat. I actually went down to low, had to go back to a higher heat, so you're just gonna wanna gauge this. We ended up doing this for about, I don't know, 3 hours. There you go. We brought it to a boil, and then we're going to reduce that heat. After it's done, it should look like that. We're going to let that rest for about 15 minutes. We're going to slice it up. Now with this jus, I ended up making a sauce. So I got a saucepan here. I did 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to start building this sauce. I'm going to try this out. I figured I'd just create something. I did a tablespoon of garlic. We're going to get that in there. Now we did about 2 teaspoons of that ground ginger. We did 1 tablespoon of your favorite balsamic vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. And then we're going to start building the sauce. Got that garlic and butter going. We're going to get that Worcestershire in there now. Then we're going to get the balsamic in there, and then the ginger. Now we want this to reduce, right? I'm not going to put that other jus in right now. About 2 teaspoons of this ginger here. This took a while to shake in. It's real funny lid. So anyway, we're going to bring this to a nice boil. We're going to let this reduce. We want this almost to a syrup right before we add the jus, because we want it to have a nice deep flavor. Went ahead and just put some cracked pepper in there. I did not do any salt, just cracked pepper. As you can see there, we got a little separation where before too much syrup. Then we're going to go with 2 cups of that jus that the corned beef cooked in. We're going to just bring that to a nice boil, let that cook while we're preparing the sandwich. We get that all sliced up. Do it how you want. You could smash this with your hand. You don't have to use a knife. I used a knife just to try to make it a little more symmetrical, but it still just falls apart. This stuff has such a beautiful color, incredible smell, super tasty. We went with a nice big sourdough here. We got this buttered up. We're going to put that on a medium-high pan, get a nice toast. We went down some aged Swiss. We like to get that cheese to cover that bread completely. Now we went down with both. We're going to let that cheese start melting while she builds this sandwich for me. We went down some Thousand Island dressing. You can also use a nice grainy mustard on top of that dressing. We went with Libby's sauerkraut here. We got that preheated, nice and warm, and then we're going to put it on the sandwich. 2 things of that dressing. Get that top bun on there. Boy, this came out incredible. Super crunchy, very umami. Such a great sandwich. We also make these into quesadillas, which is actually arguably just as good, if not better than the sandwich. Get yourself a good tortilla and do the same thing. It's incredible. We went with a kettle chip here. We did the Great Value jalapeno. Boy, this came out so delicious, so great. This sauce ended up being such a game changer. I kind of want to make a sauce kind of like a French dip, so this sauce was spectacular. That's not biased. Try it yourself. Get that thing dunked in there. Boy, it was messy deliciousness. It was great. This is one of our favorites. I hope you give this a shot. As always, thanks for watching. We got a couple good ones coming up for you. See you soon.